Glad you are with me in another tutorial video. This video is the 9th part of the complete After Effects software tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to render the created composition in After Effects. And I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you have not seen my previous videos in this field, you can watch the previous videos from the link that is displayed to you. I invite you, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell to be informed of the uploading of the new videos as soon as possible. If you have a friend who can find this content useful, please share the videos with him, and if you like my videos, like them. Let's go to the 9th part of the complete After Effects software tutorial. Dear friend, in the previous videos, you got acquainted with the basic principles of working with After Effects software. You know how to create your final file by combining layers into a composition, drawing shapes, entering text, using keyframes, and using a variety of effects. Of course, this is not the end of the matter, and each of the videos shown has a lot of details, which we will examine in full in the following videos. But here, to be able to see the result of the given tutorials, you must be able to render the created composition and produce an output from it. Using the method you learn in this video, you can create a video file using a combination of objects used and view it as a video. To do this, make sure that the timeline of the composition you want is selected. Then go to the Composition menu and select the Add to Render Queue option. The shortcut key for this command is Ctrl+M. This will display a panel called Render Queue next to the Timeline panel and display the composition name at its highest level. In this case, displaying the phrase Needs Output in the Status section of this layer indicates that you intend to output the contents of the selected composition. The first step in creating an output file is to select the name and path to save this file. In the Output to section, select the Not Yet Specified option. In the box that opens, go to the desired location, and in the File Name field, enter a name for the output file and click the Save button. The second step in creating an output file is to control the render settings. In the Render Settings section, click on the phrase Best Settings. In Render Settings and in the Size section, the dimensions of the final file are displayed. One of the important settings of this box is related to file time. By default, when you want to render a composition, the output file lasts as long as the entire composition. For example, if you created a 20-second composition, the final video would be 20 seconds long. By changing the values of the three options Start, End and Duration, you can select a part of the composition, just render the desired part in the final video. To do this, click the Custom button. This will open the Custom Timespan dialog box. In this box and the Start section, 0 time is considered as the start time of the video. By changing the values of this box, you can set another time to start your video. You can also change the end time of the video by changing the values of the end option. In addition to the mentioned value, you can even change the duration of the final video by changing the duration values. Of course, we intend here that the duration of the final video is the same as the duration of the composition. So, to cancel the changes, click on the Cancel button. Then close the Render Settings box. OK. So far in the video, we've covered some of the basic render settings. Another important rendering setting is selecting the output file format. To do this, select one of the default options from the Output module menu, or click Lossless to access the default settings. This will open the Output module settings dialog box. Open the Format menu. In the menu that opens, a list of video file formats is displayed, and you can specify your output file format by selecting one of the menu options. For example, select the QuickTime option. Selecting this option will create an output file in MOV format. Of course, you can also easily change the codec or the compression format of your choice. To do this, click on the Format Options button. You can change the video codec using the Video Codec menu. Of course, in this example, to create a MOV file, the best codec to display this file is Animation. Because videos with this codec are easily displayed on all systems with QuickTime Player. Enable the Resize checkbox. Using the features of this section, you can create your final video with different dimensions than the composition. To do this, enter your desired values in the Resize to Numeric box to change the dimensions of the final video according to the values entered. Important point, because the Lock Aspect Ratio to option is enabled, any changes made to any of the Resize to Numeric boxes will affect the values of the other boxes as well. In addition to this method, by activating and using the Crop option, you can delete a part of the image from the top, left, bottom, or right. As you can see, in the Final Size section, the final size of the video will be displayed after these changes. Of course, in this example, because we do not want to change the size of the output video, we disable both the Resize and Crop options. In addition to the video settings, if the created composition also has audio, you can control its settings using the options at the bottom of the Output Module settings box. To confirm settings, click the OK button. Now click on the Render button to create the output file. This will start the process of creating the output file. However, you can use the Pause button to pause the rendering process and resume by clicking the Continue button. In this case, the rendering time will vary according to the composition time as well as the number of layers, objects, and effects. At the end of the rendering, the Render Time field displays the time it took to create the output file. The phrase Done is also displayed in the Status section. The display of this phrase indicates that the rendering of the selected composition is complete. Now you can go to the Video Storage folder, open it and view the output. OK. In the videos you have seen so far, we have mostly studied the working principles and working process of After Effects software in creating an output file. But discussing the details of each of the mentioned videos requires much more time, which you will see in the next videos. Dear friend, in this video I show you how to render the created composition in After Effects. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell to be notified of the new videos I am uploading to you as soon as possible. And if you have a friend who can find this content useful, please share the videos with him, and if you like this video, like it. Until the next video, God bless you.